Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I am Eric, and I'm not holding anything in my hands today, and that's because I'm not talking to you about a product so much as a service, and that service is Audible. Why am I doing a review of Audible? Well, it just hit me. I mean, I've been using Audible for about 5-ish years now, and even though I just assume everybody knows about it, uses it, loves it, I seem to find quite often people who've never tried it, or who have kind of not even considered trying it, or have used audiobooks but not used Audible, don't understand Audible service. Anyway, all that stuff. So I just gonna explain why I love it, why I have been using it for 5 years, maybe explain a little bit about how it works, because maybe you don't fully understand how it works, and all that good stuff. So let's just jump right into it. Like I said, I've been using it for 5 years. I love it. I love audiobooks. That's pretty much how I read all the books that I read, and there are amazing audiobooks available through Audible. Now, Audible is, you can just go to Audible and just buy a book, the way you would buy a book from any bookstore. But it's going to be very expensive because audiobooks tend to be very expensive. The Audible membership is really what gets you a really good value and really good deal. And how does it work? Well, in general, it's about $15 a month. And for that $15 a month, you get 1 credit. And that credit can be used to buy a book. The regular cost of the book is irrelevant. If that book normally costs $15 or that book normally costs $40, the 1 credit gets you 1 book. So right there, obviously, if you get a $25 book and you've gotten it with a credit you paid 15 bucks for, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, when you think about it, if you go to the bookstore and buy a book, how much does a good book cost? Generally, even paperbacks are going to run you around 15-ish at the minimum, sometimes up to 25 or 30. Audiobook is, you know, there's a whole production that goes into it, there's good narrators, all that good stuff. So anyway, so it's a really good deal. And when you sign up for Audible, they're going to offer you at least a month free. Sometimes they'll offer you 2 months free, and sometimes they'll have other various deals, but usually you're going to get at least 1 to 2 months free, so you can kind of try it out and see if you like it. Now here's the thing, if you subscribe to Audible, let's say you subscribe for 6 months, you paid for 5 because 1 was free, and you get 6 books, but you don't read very fast. And so at the end of those 6 months, you've used your 6 credits for 6 books, but you've only gotten through 3. You can cancel your membership. You don't lose your books, because it's not like Netflix where you're renting the ability to read any book they have. It's a membership that allows you to purchase books with your credits or through buying them, and you own them. So if you have it for 6 months and you get 6 books and you have only read 3, you can cancel your membership. You still have an account, and those books are still part of your account, and those books are yours until the end of time. And so you can still listen to those books even though your membership is canceled. And so I've done that before because I had a lot of books and a lot of credits. I had a lot of credits I used to get books, but I wasn't reading them as fast, and so I canceled for like 3 or 4 or 5 months, and then I signed back up later on when they offered another good deal to sign back up. I was like, hey, okay, I'll sign back up. There's some more books up there I want to read. So that's part of why it's so good. Also, once you're a member, they have specials for members only. A lot of times they'll have a 2-for-1. I just took advantage of that. It's where you get 2 books for 1 credit. Now, it's not any book. They have specific books, but there happen to be 2 books in that list that were books I had my eye on. So now I got 2 of those books for 1 credit. Also, any of the books that they have that you want to buy, if you're reading them faster than you're getting credits, and you want to buy a book, they're all at a discounted price compared to what you would pay if you weren't a member. So you get that benefit as well. Overall, it's a great service. The app works great. It works also with Echo devices. So let's say you're in your car, you're listening to it on your phone. That's when I mostly listen to books. But then occasionally at home, I'll want to listen to a book or pick up. I can tell my Echo device to play my audiobook, and it just picks up right where I left off when I was listening in the car. So the way it works is very, very good as well. The audio is all high quality. When you download a book to your phone, you can choose the quality you want to download as far as bandwidth and stuff. But, you know, I suggest always download on Wi-Fi and always download the high quality, because if you're only downloading 1 book, it doesn't take that much memory, and you want the highest quality for what you're listening to. But their library is very extensive. Pretty much every audiobook you can imagine that is out there, they have. They also produce their own special audio series and audiobooks. And if you're a regular monthly member, you also get free specific Audible produced audiobooks. A lot of times at the beginning of the month, they'll have like 5 Audible books that you can pick 2 or 3 of to add to your library for free. So there's a lot of advantages of becoming a member. Like I said though, if you become a member and then you get to the point where you have way more audiobooks than you need and it doesn't make sense to keep paying for that membership until you catch up, then you cancel your membership. And then you can, after you've caught up and you need more books, you can join again. They make that very easy. It's not complicated. They don't try to trick you into keeping your membership. They will make you offers, but they make it easy to cancel if you want to cancel. And all the audiobooks that you've bought or that you've exchanged credits for are yours to keep even if you cancel your membership. The only thing you do have to remember is don't cancel your membership while you still have credits. Those credits will disappear. You have to use the credit, get the audiobook. Once you have the audiobook, you can cancel your membership. All audiobooks in your library will always be there for you. Lastly, let me just say this is really cool. If you are married or you have a family, then you can share audiobooks. So me and my spouse, we share audiobooks. Any books that I get, he's able to listen to, and vice versa. We don't always have the same books that we want to listen to. There are some that I get he would never want to listen to, and vice versa. But thankfully, our taste in general is more or less, I'd say about 80% the same. So most books that I get or that he gets, we both are able to enjoy. And so with the family account, your family Audible, which is connected to Amazon, because Amazon owns Audible in case you didn't know that, then yes, with that family account, you are able to share any books you add to your library with the rest of your family. So you don't have to buy the same book twice for two people that are in the same household. So that's also a cool feature. Just, to me, it's great. Like I said, I've been a member for the better part of about 5 or 6 years. I canceled once or twice for like 5 or 6 months while I caught up with my library. But most recently, I joined for a year. Sometimes they'll have a deal where if you join for a year, then instead of $15 a month, it's like $12 a month. And I was like, well, might as well go ahead and join for a year. It's a little bit cheaper per month. And I got my 12 credits for the entire year to get 12 books. So, pretty cool deal. Anyway, that's Audible. That's why I like it. I thought I should just, maybe talk to you guys about it in case it's something you haven't tried. If you've never tried audiobooks, I suggest you at the very least sign up for a free month and try listening to audiobook. I love them. As long as you look at the reviews, make sure you're picking one where people have reviewed the narrator is really good. Most these days, they generally get very professional people to do them, so they're almost all good. If you get some really, really old ones sometimes, I have had an old one where the narrator was horrible, but I'm talking books that were recorded like 30 years ago, before audiobooks were a big thing. But these days, narrators are so good, they sometimes even make the book better than it would be if you read it, because they bring so much life to the characters that you wouldn't necessarily get just reading the book yourself. Anyway, I love it. That's how I do all my books, and I would highly recommend it. I will have a link in the description below. You can click that link. That'll take you over to Audible, where you can see what offers they have for you for signing up. And like I said, at the very least, sign up for a free month or 2 and try it out, see what you think. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If there are any questions you have about Audible, since I have been a member for a really long time, I can hopefully probably answer them, or I'll try. So post them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Feel free to share this video with anyone you know who might be interested in Audible. Don't forget to favorite this playlist to keep up with future product reviews, or go ahead and subscribe to my channel and keep up with all my videos. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so have a great day.